What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at the WWE Legends Ultimate Edition Target exclusive Dusty Rhodes. So let's go ahead and get right on into it. Alright, so I'll be straight up honest with you guys. I don't collect many figures of older guys that I had no chance of watching. I just don't go back and watch old school wrestling. So my knowledge of Dusty Rhodes is honestly about from when he showed up in 2013 to help Cody and Goldust beat the Shield, and from then on, all his impact on NXT, all that great stuff. I was alive for part of it. I just didn't watch wrestling at the time. So pardon my ignorance if I can't pinpoint something exactly. I'm going to try my best, but I am going to tell you about the figure and do a couple quick comparisons at the end. But for this Dusty Rhodes here, this is a very nice, beautiful figure. I do love this. Let's go ahead and talk about the accessories and then get into the figure itself. So starting off, you do have two sets of pointing hands, which you see on the figure there and right there. He does have obviously the open splayed out hand for both left and right. He does come with mic holding hands, weapon holding hands. This will be used to hold one of his accessories. And then he does come with two fisted hands, but you're obviously not going to want to use the fisted hands when Dusty was just so over the top and dramatic and all that goodness. Then he comes with this police hat, which is pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. I do like this a lot. Apparently, this is when he feuded with Big Boss Man. So, if you have any attachment to that rivalry, this will have a nice like 2-in-1 feature for you. But I'm not gonna display him with the police hat, I'll be honest. But he does come with a baton, which is great. There's a photo of Dusty where he was holding the baton like this once I get it in the hand, and he had the hat on, which looks good, does look nice. I don't know if I have a Big Boss Man just off the top of my head. It's all the way on the other side of the room. We'll worry about that later. But he does come with the police hat and the baton to customize your Dusty. I do believe we have, this is a unique head to only this figure. We have not seen this from another Dusty Rhodes figure. I love this head. I think it's very expressive. Not as expressive as his other heads though. This is the Screaming Dusty head sculpt, I want to call it. I think we've seen this one before. This might be new. No, this is new. This is new as well. This is a very expressive for Dusty Rhodes, let's be honest with ourselves. Looks good though. And he has the smiling head, which we have seen before, and the removable headband. And I personally like the headband on this head scan. I don't know why. That does something for me there. But let's get into the figure itself. This is a unique torso. Obviously, we've seen the lower body before, except we now have the boots with the ultimate toe joint, which is nice. We haven't seen that before. Now we have some things that we can do with customs. That is always a good thing. Let's go ahead and pop these arms off and take off this polka dot shirt so you guys can see the torso. We have not received this torso before, to my knowledge, unless I don't recall entirely that the Ultimate Bam Bam Bigelow that came out on Mattel Creations. If it had a sculpted torso, it did not use this. If it had a cloth shirt, which I don't think it did, then it would have used this. But I'm going to go ahead and say this is a unique torso, and this will be nice. This could be used for Otis and stuff like that. You just put an Alpha Academy shirt on it. It looks good. They did give him the birthmark, which of course we all know Dusty has on his stomach. I love this figure, even with the shirt off, honestly. You got to admire Dusty Rhodes' confidence. Going out there wrestling and looking like this. Dude was a man of character, it seems like. But I do like this a lot. He comes with the yellow and black wrist tape, which looks good. I like that. He does have the polka dots on the armband, so he can hit that good old-fashioned bionic elbow on whoever he's going against. Same wrist tape on this side. Does have the polka dots in the front and onto the back. Nothing extravagant. Wrestling was pretty simple back in the day. Then you have the polka dots on the knee pads. Looks good on the knee pads though, especially this one reminds me of like a dice. I think that's pretty funny. Then you have the boots. Have we seen, maybe we've seen these boots before. Yeah, we've seen these boots from before from Dusty, but mine had a little bit of a factory issue. You see how it's supposed to be cut here for the joint right here. Let me see if I can point with this. You see how it's supposed to be cut here with the joint? Mine was not cut there. Mine was cut about right here off to the side. So you can see where it was supposed to be cut right here, but it was in fact cut straight right there. So that is unfortunate. I might contact Mattel for a replacement. I might just be satisfied with it. I haven't really decided yet. But we'll worry about that later. I wanted to get this review out for you guys. But Dusty Rhodes looks really good. Now, as far as height comparisons, like I said, I don't have many old school wrestling figures. I guess I could compare him to Harley Race, which might be one of the only figures I have from like a proper Dusty Rhodes run. I guess I could compare him to Hogan. Let me pull out a Hogan so we can compare there. But I think that height comparison with Dusty and Harley Race is a nice comparison. It does look good. Two old timers. I actually have both of their big rubber guys in the mail on the way to me. I got the Harley from Kinnick's Whatnot stream, and I got the WrestleCon exclusive Dusty, limited to like 800, I believe. So that's pretty cool. But that is Dusty and Harley. Let's go ahead and take a look at Dusty with Hogan. Was Hogan that much taller than Dusty? I might be tripping. I don't know. Somebody let me know down in the comments. I'll probably text my buddy after I finish record this and ask him. But that does look good. But for our final comparisons, I want to pop the shirt back on Dusty, and you guys will see why in a second. With the Ultimate Editions, you pop the arms and the heads off. It's very easy to put the cloth shirts back on there. Well, if you put it on straight, that was my fault, not the figure's fault. But you see, you pop the head back on there. That is one of the great things about it, though. Like, once Mattel figures out how to have interchangeable torsos the same way that Jazzwares has, it's game over for the toy industry, honestly. Or if like Hasbro Marvel Legends can figure out how to have interchangeable torsos, oh, it's over. It is over. Well, Mattel has done the interchangeable torsos, but it's for the Build-A-Figure, so it's a different peg system. But for our final comparison of the Dusty Rhodes video, I do want to compare him to Seth Rollins from when he fought against Cody in the polka dot inspired gear. I don't even know if you can call it inspired. That's a direct ripoff, honestly. I don't think Rollins wore kick pads. I think he actually wore the boots. Maybe I could be tripping, honestly. And then another polka dot tribute is Stardust from, I believe, WrestleMania 32, which was in Dallas, Texas. In the ladder match that Cardona won the Intercontinental Championship. But that does look pretty good, even though Seth Rollins was doing it as like a dig at Cody for his dad, you know, wearing the polka dots and all that crazy stuff. And Cody was Stardust doing it as a tribute to his father in a big WrestleMania match. But I really like this Dusty Rhodes figure. I'm actually kind of blown away by it. It's actually a really nice pickup for the collection. And like I said, it's a Target exclusive right now, part of the Legends line. I definitely recommend going to pick it up. But that is going to be it for today's video. As always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and last but not least, take it easy.